It's the 2K Sports Pregame Show.
The NBA postseason is here! About time! Welcome, everybody. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports, as you can tell. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Golden State Warriors at their home, Oracle Arena. Well, for Golden State, after finishing the season with the second-best record in the West, they enter this series as the heavy favorites, looking to make a statement here in Game 1. And to new beginnings. Game 1 of the series, you sense a little nervousness on both sides tonight. Kenny, what's the key to avoiding a slow start?
Don't take bad shots. That's the first thing. Stay within the flow of the offense and then just be aggressive.
TTDTP.
What's that?
Try to dictate the pace.
Oh, wow. Say that again.
That, TTDTP.
Try to dictate the pace. Oh, that's TTDTP.
Yeah, and not only that, you got to avoid mistakes.
That'll do it for us for now. TIAWSYL. Tuning in, and we'll see you later.
Sold-out and noisy Oracle Arena. The playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game 1. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. You look at the Warriors. So important in a 7-game series to maintain the home court advantage. The fans, the players, the coaches, guys, they know it's all on the line.
And well, other than Game 7, I think Game 1 is the most important game of the series. For them as a home team, especially. Lose this game, and then there goes home court advantage.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, Kevin, Klay Thompson continues to be happy with his role in the Warriors. He said winning is so much fun. It's one thing to put up numbers, and it's another to sacrifice and be on the best team in the NBA. I'll take the latter every time. At the end of the day, people are going to remember championships. That's what it's all about. That's absolutely right. Kevin?
Thanks, David. That's the mindset you have to have. In the end, winning titles should be the ultimate goal. Going to be San Antonio off the tip. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for San Antonio. Aldridge is at the 4 with Gasol at the 5. Murray out there with Mills. And it's Anderson in at the 3 spot. Now here's Murray. Pachulia with the steal. Goes up. Then Pachulia with the dunk.
And Kevin's practically doubling his assist totals over the back half of his career. Durant's a more than willing facilitator. Whatever helps his team win, he's willing to do it.
Here's Mills. Anderson outside. Green with the block. Now the Warriors moving it up. Cook's got the ball. Pachulia, no luck. And here are the Spurs. Down low. Gasol kicks to Mills. Tries again, and it's Gasol with the bucket inside.
And really, Gasol just never stops attacking the boards, just utterly relentless at pounding the glass.
Shot's good by Durant.
That's his mindset. Attack, attack, attack whenever possible.
Hooked away, stolen by Durant. All alone, and Kevin Durant with the slam.
That's a play that only superstars make. I mean, Durant comes up with this swipe on one end and gets the finish on the other.
And that replay presented by Under Armour, showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Now, here's Mills. They get a hand on it. And here we go. Warriors running again. And the basket is good. Durant's got 6.
And that makes them 80% from the floor early on. Let's see how long they can stay this high.
The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Anderson against Green. Back to Mills. Aldridge the pass to Anderson. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. Murray kicks to Mills. Fires for 3.
Opening up 1 for 4 is definitely not the ideal start they were hoping for.
Nice D from Durant. Back to Thompson. Some nice passing by Golden State here. He gets that one.
This is what you like about Thompson, a shoot-first guy who's willing to make that extra pass.
San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. They double him with Green. Here's Aldridge. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Working the in-between area, the kind of look that can get you into a rhythm early.
Yeah, I think he was surprised. He was so open. And that's just a defensive breakdown.
And no good that time. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Back to Mills. The 3. And Pachulia pulls it down.
You can't fault him for taking the 3 when he's that wide open. You can't pass that shot.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
You got to enjoy watching Durant finish strong. A ferocious competitor who's always looking to jam it when he has room to.
Spurs trail by 8. Here's Anderson. No good with the layup.
And he's already patted himself on the back and forgot to put the ball there in the basket. And guys, you'd have to say this run really triggered by their transition offense.
That's good. Hit. Shoot 1.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw this game.
One shot.
And the former college player of the year. I mean, former MVP. I mean, Durant, the first freshman to ever earn that distinction now at the line. Incredible.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Well, I think the first thing they need to talk about are the rotations. There's a lot of miscommunication out there.
kicks to Anderson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Anderson's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, he caught him in stride with the lead pass. Now that was timely.
Shot's good by Green.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Up top, Mills. He's covered by Thompson. And Mills kicks to Gasol. It's rebounded by Golden State. Now the Warriors moving it up. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Pachulia. Durant's got 13.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
To the middle, Pachulia with the steal. The dish to Durant. And that one is off. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. In the corner, Murray with it. Aldridge a screen. Murray dishes to Mills. 5 to shoot. Aldridge with a screen on Green. The 3 for Mills. The Spurs rebound.
A frustrating start to this quarter for him.
And Green slams it in.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Oh, okay, you've done your job so far, but the question is now, can they sustain this level of energy? There's still a lot of game to play.
Here's Mills, following the score by Golden State. Inside. Aldridge, the pass to Mills. Anderson against Durant. Here's Aldridge, and the dunk by Aldridge.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
There's also a miscommunication on defense. No one rotates over. See ya.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
Yeah, you got to love it. Everything's working. Offense, defense, already a big lead.
Now here's Murray. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Off the screen. Draymond Green with the rebound.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
The best laid plans, right? Well, I tell you right there, though, that's one they'll take every single time.
Here's Mills after the made shot from Klay Thompson. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. Danny Green, he's checked in for Patty Mills. Now here's Murray. Defense is right there. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
In anticipation on the steal, Klay jump-starting the fast break for his club.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul, and now they might really go at him. Try to get a third foul and force him to sit on the bench.
Thompson comes with the double team. Knocked loose. Green against Aldridge. Kicks to Green. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And that one's good. Green.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Yeah, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Well, this is the dilemma as a coach. You wonder, do I need to call a timeout here? Do I need to settle these guys down? Should I let them play through?
Some changes here for the Warriors. Bell is checked in for Pachulia. Young comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Livingston in for Cook. Rudy Gay's checked in for San Antonio. Now here's Murray. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And Anderson kicks to Gay to end the run. That one, no good. Warriors leading by 21. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. A different look now for San Antonio. Manu Ginobili's checked in for Kyle Anderson. And Parker's subbed in for DeJounte Murray. Spurs trail by 21. Double team on Parker. Ginobili dishes to Parker. Spurs working the ball around now. Aldridge with a screen on Bell. Here's Gay. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili.
And Gay is surprisingly finessing the paint. A real offensive juggernaut.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. Spurs shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Parker kicks to Gay. Got a hand on it. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And the shot goes in.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Spurs trail by 21. On the wing, Green. No good on the three.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Livingston. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
They are just killing them on the interior.
San Antonio with the ball. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Aldridge, the pass to Green. Aldridge a screen. Ginobili draws the double. Here's Parker. Here's Aldridge. And the shot goes in. Aldridge has got 6.
He's giving them a nice lift this quarter. The shots are falling for him.
Green kicks to Thompson. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Parker. Spurs trail by 21. And Ginobili wide open. He shoots. And it's good on the assist by Parker.
Yeah, and that's what you want from your point guard. Parker distributing the ball wonderfully on that possession.
And Bell kicks to Green. The rebound by the Spurs.
Just the presence of the D in the lane is enough to make him short-arm that layup.
Green dishes to Parker. Knocked away. Green passes to Parker. Five on the clock. Launches it. Drills it from outside. Parker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, Parker does not take many threes. When he does, you just have a feeling it's going in.
Green missing again.
Not easy to miss a clean look inside like that, but he manages to do it.
Parker left side. That shot is off. Good D by Bell.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
This is an amazing run he's on. It's like he's been the only guy on the floor this quarter.
Spurs trail by 18. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Ginobili dishes to Gay. Aldridge a screen. Shot off the pick. Goes back up. He lays it in. He's got 8.
He's one of the guys having a solid game for them, but as a whole, they've been wrong.
Oh, and the dunk by Young.
They're pounding it inside once again. They have taken over this game physically.
Right off the opening tip, they've been relentless, and this style of play can be hard to come back against.
So it's the Spurs now. The Warriors making the shot. Aldridge kicks to Ginobili. Off target with his 3. Warriors leading by 18. Young's shot is off.
Look, you can't defend down low much better than that. Refuses to give him an easy path to the bucket.
Missile on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Spurs shooting their first foul shot of the game. Some changes for Golden State. West comes in for Draymond Green, and it's Iguodala in for Thompson.
Shooting one.
Free throw no good for Ginobili. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Bell. Nice D from Ginobili. Spurs trail by 16. Down low. Here's Gay. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And the astonishing athleticism of Gay puts defenders in a bind. He knows how to get under their skin.
San Antonio shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. That free throw, no good.
Oh, well, Kevin, throughout his career, Gay has been an offensive force and mastermind at manipulating defenses.
He's off on the second.
He hasn't been very precise at all.
To the inside, Iguodala, and it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. And the Warriors lead by 18.
Oh, and a nice look by Livingston, keeping his eyes up, locates the man.
Parker kicks to Green. Gay outside, and it's Parker in the corner. Knocks down the 3-ball. Parker's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Spurs.
The D with some heavy feet out there. I mean, they're too slow to rotate. Nobody communicating. They can't make threes that easy for them.
Here's Parker after the made shot from Andre Iguodala. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Aldridge a screen. They kick it out to Green. The offensive rebound. Here's Gay. Excellent D here by Iguodala.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
The Warriors have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And so Bell nails both of them. One second left. You can't get that one. And so it's the Golden State Warriors taking a 19-point lead into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Kevin Durant, always in the gym, always working to improve. We asked him where that inspiration and passion originated.
It comes from me being 8 years old and me just saying I wanted to be the best player
first off, at 8 years old, you want to be the best player in your neighborhood, and that's where it comes from. Just always want to be the best, and no matter where I'm playing at. And if I keep working each and every year, I've gotten better. If I continue to just keep working, I've seen improvements.
Year-by-year improvements until he became the best player in the league and won an MVP. Now, that first NBA championship.
Right, Kevin. I mean, he's definitely proven in terms of the talent, the skill, and athleticism, and that competitive spirit to be considered still among the very best.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
I think they played great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
Yeah, closing down the lane, closing out on perimeter shooters. Interesting first quarter.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. We've got LaMarcus Aldridge. Rudy Gay is out there with Green. Then it's Tony Parker. And it's Forbes in at the 2-guard.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Outside, Green. Back to Parker. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. But he stays with it. Fords the pass to Green. Parker against Iguodala. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul. Cook is checked in for the Warriors. Pau Gasol's checked in for San Antonio. Mills comes in for Parker. Outside, Green. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Looney. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gay. The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
2.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Spurs have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Green against Iguodala. And here's Mills from the arc. San Antonio again missing. Looney down low. He's covered by Gay. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Nice job to get to the rack before the D could get any help in the post.
They set the pick, and the call will be against Sean Livingston. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, he's not happy to pick up a second foul. This early in the game, he's got to be careful now.
Anderson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Forbes from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
And what about the way Gasol sees the floor? So gifted at whipping the ball all over to the open man.
And the dunk by West.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
And Mills kicks to Anderson. There's the steal. Here's Iguodala. Lays it up and banks it in. Iguodala's got 6 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Now, that's a great timeout called by the coach there to try to calm his team down. They're turning the ball over way too much.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And the wide open shot from Green. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
The Spurs shooting their fourth attempt at the free throw line right here.
One shot.
Free throw, good, Anderson. Warriors leading by 21. Here's West. And it's Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got his third rebound tonight. To the wing right side. From downtown. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Gasol's got 5 points so far.
And Gasol didn't always have the perimeter shot, but in the latter stages of his career, he has really developed that. Didn't need two hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Now, here's Anderson.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And the Warriors making a change here. Durant's checked in. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Mills with it. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
And how about the explosiveness he shows, going from the offensive to the defensive end in a blink.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Green. Down low, Anderson. No good there. Good defense by Iguodala. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Durant dishes to Cook. Here's Looney. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
But guys, the defense knows he has this ability, correct? Yet no one thinks to put a body on him? Incredible.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Well, you have to review your matchups, make sure you're maximizing the potential of each one.
He's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Murray's checked in. Warriors leading by 18. Durant, the pass to Livingston. Shoots over Mills. Here's Durant. Makes it off the glass. Durant's got 15.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Gasol a screen. Murray kicks to Green. And a miss there on the triple.
Their stroke has not been what they needed it to be, but looks like they're going to keep going. Look at this. I like this team basketball, keeping the ball moving until they find the right shot.
Spurs have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Cans the shot with nobody near him. He's got 8. Here is Cook. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Golden State moving the ball around. Livingston, that's good.
Ooh, the feed was perfect. The timing, the placement, everything was right on the money.
Mills in the corner from downtown. Unable to get that one. And Golden State will come the other way. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Outside, Green. Outside for Gasol. Misses the three. Warriors leading by 22. Here's Cook. That three off the mark. Durant against Green. Murray dishes to Green. Green draws the double. Now here's Livingston, covered by Mills. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Green. 8 points for him. Hits it from three-point range. Mills has got 6 points in the quarter.
And look, the D has to be talking out there. They can't make threes that easy for them.
Here's Cook. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Green with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. Green, no luck.
As he continues to rack up the misses from three-point range, he still appears undeterred. He's going to keep firing from out there.
And Kevin Durant, good for three. Durant's got 20 points.
Durant can't help but make threes. It's unfair for a guy his size to be able to shoot like that.
Again, the miss by Green.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
You're exactly right, Kevin. When your point man is sailing to the rim with that level of explosiveness, invaluable.
Out to the right wing, and here's Mills for three. Buries the long-range jumper. Mills has got 9 points.
And he's now made 3 three-pointers here in the second, starting to get it going.
There's a reason why he is regarded as the deadliest scorer in the game. Durant just can't be stopped.
Now here's Murray. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Coming out of the gates confident. He's been amazing this quarter, but plenty of game left to go.
The Spurs shooting not great, 40% for the game. Out to the wing, the three from Mills. For just the 4th time today, it is good. That one makes him 4 for 10.
Another one. Man, he's just gotten into a great rhythm out there.
And part of this falls in the defense. I mean, you know he's hot. You'd like to force someone else to shoot the basketball.
The Warriors shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. Some changes for Golden State. Bell is checked in for Looney, and it's Thompson in for Sean Livingston. The Spurs also changing it up. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Gasol. Ginobili comes in for Danny Green. And Tony Parker is subbed in for Patty Mills.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Now Parker. He's got 6. Feeds to Murray. Passes it to Ginobili. Takes it off the glass. 6 points for him.
If you let him get that deep, this is what you can expect.
Yeah, well, with his toughness and skills in there, it's a rough problem to fix.
It's good. And it's now 26 points for Kevin Durant.
Wow, what a sensational quarter from him. And as long as they have this lead, I keep going to him again and again and again and again.
Now here's Parker. Kicks it out to Ginobili. Again, the miss by Ginobili.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
The great ones do this. When Kevin Durant gains an advantage inside, you know he's aiming to score or get fouled.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
2 shots.
Two shots.
That's good from Durant. Green, he's checked in for Golden State. The Spurs also with the sub. Rudy Gay's checked in for Murray. Durant hits them both. So it's San Antonio now. Parker kicks to Ginobili. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Parker passes to Anderson. Here's Aldridge.
And he got off to a nice start, but has slowed down here in the second quarter.
And look at that. That's just a great all-around play. Getting into position for the offensive rebound. Finishing strong on the putback.
And he just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. The Spurs shooting 46% on their attempts in the second quarter. To the middle. And Aldridge slams it in.
And now this game is becoming a showcase for Aldridge. He's been out of control. A one-man team. Now it's just a matter of getting him the ball and getting out of his way. And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Now here's Ginobili. 8 points for him. Parker kicks to Gay from 18 feet away. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Green's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Durant, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
Durant dunks the ball. It's such an effortless lift. He just goes up and throws it down like it's nothing.
The Spurs shooting 41% for the game. Parker kicks to Ginobili. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Green with the block.
Like a Jaguar looking for his next meal. Draymond pouncing on the attempted shot.
And it's good. 2 points. Bell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Pass to Aldridge. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside. Look at that jam! I mean, just beautiful.
The phenomenal athleticism from Durant. Man, he's just a tenacious dunker who spikes it in.
Here's San Antonio now. Parker outside. Anderson wide open. And the 3 off target. Anderson's gone 1 of 4 so far. Here's Thompson. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
A good size for the 2 position, but Clay's been able to compete and play through the contact.
Parker kicks to Gay. Anderson dishes to Aldridge. Kicks it out to Ginobili. And that time, also a missed shot. The Warriors shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. The shot by Thompson, no good. And for the Spurs, they're shooting 41% from the field here in the second. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect
this quarter.
And he gets it to go. Bell's got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, and a perfect setup. Thompson's an excellent decision maker.
Here's Parker. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Golden State Warriors. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Draymond, of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on me. If not, there's usually somebody trying to switch off. You know, I just got to know when to pop and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, we hope you've enjoyed the first half. I'm Ernie Johnson. Next to me, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Well, for Golden State, boy, have they ever started this series off on the right foot. They've thrown down the gauntlet here in Game 1 with their intensity and effectiveness on both ends of the floor. Now, they've got a little bit of an intimidation factor going into the second half. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, we can't look past the huge contribution their benches provide. They've got this lead mainly because of the injection of energy and offense that they got from their reserves. That's what a coach wants to see. I'm guessing the minutes will be spread out a little bit in the second half.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
Well, there's no wonder they're getting blown out. No energy, no fight in the rebound battle. Ernie, you got to pick it up. You got to pick it up starting now, or it's going to be impossible to come back. Like the Pythagorean theorem, times 50, times 100, times 50, times 10. Impossible to figure out, Ernie.
That's it for halftime. Glad you could join us, as now we send you back to the action for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round one playoff matchup. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And through the first two periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to. Just a slasher's mentality.
Yeah, when you're trying to check a guy like that, you have to move your feet laterally, defensively. That didn't happen.
And we're back to the action here in this round one matchup. The Warriors shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Durant and Draymond Green, talented forward duo. Klay Thompson is out there with Cook, and it's Pachulia in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now here's Anderson. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. No problems knocking that one down. Mills has got 15.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Pachulia kicks to Green, launches it, and the Warriors get it back. That one drops for him. 38 points for Kevin Durant.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Left side Anderson for the 3, and again it's the Spurs from deep.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
For 3, Durant. The long distance 3 is good. Durant's got 41.
Look, he's driven into this lead, and it doesn't look like he's going to ease up until the final whistle.
Aldridge a screen. Murray the pass to Mills. Here's Anderson. Anderson can't get that one to fall. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Took him no time at all on that one. 43 points for Kevin Durant.
Well, this is a different ballgame without a score. He's been Mr. Reliable at the offensive end.
And here's Mills from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And then Durant with the jam.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Now here's Murray. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And it's the Warriors on the break. Durant's got the ball. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
And it's been about that execution offensively. I mean, they have been superb.
Yeah, and it's been a team game, a number of contributions. Guys staying focused. That's why the lead continues to grow.
Now here's Anderson. He's got 6, drains the three-pointer.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And then Durant with the jam.
And everything they're attempting is going in. Tremendous run here in the third.
Well, I don't know what they talked about at halftime, but they found a weakness in the defense.
Here's Mills, 15 points in the game, and the 3-ball is good.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, they've been tremendous from beyond the arc. It's a shift from what they did in the first 2 quarters.
And the shot goes down.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Gasol is screen. Jumper off the screen. Here's Aldridge. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Spurs shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. The Warriors have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. San Antonio's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Mills dishes to Anderson. Aldridge kicks to Murray. Aldridge is screened. It's stolen by Green. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
I'll tell you, Draymond, a guy his size, the way he can find an open man, he has a touch of magic to his game.
Now here's Murray. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Gasol passes to Murray. Gasol setting the pick for Murray. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Spurs have hit 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there.
Two shots.
Free throw good, Murray. Some changes for Golden State. David West, he's checked in for Pachulia. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Livingston in for Cook. Danny Green, he's checked in for San Antonio. And so Murray nails both of them. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Green. Nice D from Aldridge. Spurs have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. The pass to Murray. Poked loose. It's stolen by Green. And Green slams it in.
Green gets a head of steam. It's like a comet headed right at you.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. The Spurs shooting a hot 57% from the field in the third. Aldridge a screen. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Some nice passing by Golden State. Green dishes to Livingston. Here's West, and it's in there. West has got his second basket of the game.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Here's Murray, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And it goes on Draymond Green for San Antonio. They have shot 60% from the line, 6 of 10.
Two shots.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And there's West. That good on the assist by Livingston. And it's 6 points for David West.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Got a piece of it. And the stuff by West.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
And how about the explosiveness he shows, going from the offensive to the defensive end in a blink.
Here's Green, following the score by Golden State. Wide open look here for Murray, off target from outside. Shot from the low block, and West finishes it off. West has got 8 points here in this quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Murray kicks to Aldridge. From deep, Green. It's rebounded by Golden State. Livingston's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. David West again. West has got 12 in the game.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Oh, that's why you see them flexing a little bit. They're feeling good about how they've dominated.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know if he can just break through this cold streak, he can give you what you need.
San Antonio's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Green passes to Mills. He kicks to Aldridge. 3 on the clock. For 3, Murray. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Green. They get it back. Yep, that one goes in there.
I mean, the ball just seems to find you when you have a wetter like Klay Thompson. I mean, even on the offensive glass.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
There's Green with the 3. Again, the miss by Green.
It's clear this just isn't his night. I mean, if they're going to keep him on the floor, I think his best role would be to be the decoy.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Here's Mills after the made shot from Andre Iguodala. A wide open look for Gasol, and he's good on the 3 ball. He's got 8.
And I really like to see Gasol go up with the shot immediately after getting the pass. Shows how much confidence he has in himself. And you can see it. They're in a nice rhythm in terms of shooting. It's been that way the entire second half.
Yeah, they've come out of the break with an eye toward efficiency. One of the advantages they hold in this game.
Nice shot by Thompson.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Mills. He's got 18. Aldridge's screen. Over in the corner, Gasol. Gets to the corner and buries it. Gasol's got 5 points in the quarter.
And Gasol is a prime-time threat from there. A remarkable scorer who hits that shot in his sleep. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now here's Mills. And here is Green. In the corner, Murray with it. The three-pointer, no good. Iguodala against Green, and the shot is good. And 12 points for Andre Iguodala.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Murray with it. There's a good screen. Fires the 3. It's Gasol missing. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. It's West with the drive. The rebound by Gasol. And San Antonio shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Good work there as it goes.
I like to see them getting the ball down low and then getting a quality shot.
Now here's West. He's got 12. Now Murray. Dishes it to Aldridge. Mills with it. Picked up by Thompson. And it goes out of bounds. That one off West. Bell is checked in for Golden State. Young comes in for Thompson. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Outside, Ginobili. Here's Aldridge. Excellent D here by Iguodala. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
The Warriors have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And that one falls for Young. And the Warriors with some changes. Kevon Looney comes in for David West. And Cook subbed in for Sean Livingston. He doesn't get the second one. The Spurs shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. .127 left in the third. Knocked loose. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And that's turnover number 2 on the game. Doing a nice job in terms of ball control.
And the Warriors making a change here. Durant's checked in. 1:22 left to play in the third. The feed to Aldridge. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. The dish to Forbes. Off target from three-point range. Outside Durant. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
So funny. I remember with those scouts how bad they talked about him during his time in the NBA scouting and all that, saying he couldn't lift and coming out of college, and he's gotten stronger. Durant's been able to do this with more regularity. Look, he powers through for the bucket. He gets a chance to tack on another point at the line.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Spurs shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Rudy Gay on the way. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Gay's got 5.
Come on, you can't allow Gay to get comfortable.
Oh, look out.
It's a beautiful jam.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Parker outside. He dishes it to Anderson. And oh, here we go. Young's got it, the fast break.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Yeah, talent in this league has it so that now pretty much every team can push the pace. You have to get back on defense.
35 seconds left in the third quarter. It's Ginobili outside, and again, it's the Spurs from deep.
How about that lefty stroke there from Ginobili? It is a thing of beauty. He is dialed in from deep.
Durant, that's good.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
I mean, I don't know whether to say it's amazing or it's sad, but you're down double digits and you still allow an uncontested layup. Where is the pride? Where is your heart?
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
At the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. There's 10 seconds left to play in the third. In the corner, it's Ginobili. Forbes dishes to Anderson, shoots the 3, and no good. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Golden State Warriors. He has never been better. This is the most points he's scored in his career, and he is looking to add to it. We'll get right back to the action when we return. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
Nobody holds the ball, not even 1,001. You catch it, it's a shot, it's a drive or pass, whatever you got.
Specific instructions from Greg Popovich. If you don't have a clean look, don't have an open lane, move the ball.
Yeah, and the key is fast decision-making, and that takes great recognition from all 5 guys in terms of communication. That's really what we call chemistry.
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round 1 matchup. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter, Rudy Gay is out there with Laverne. Then there's Parker, and it's Bertinason at the 3 spot. Now here's Gay. From downtown, that shot missing, and Golden State will go the other way with it. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. And San Antonio shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Poked away, stolen by Durant. The finish, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
When he's out in the open floor and has a head of steam, there really isn't any way you can slow him down.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Pass to Bertans. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Now Parker following Durant's three-point attempt. Again, the Spurs good for two.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Pachulia. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And you can see how this game is going. I mean, put a body on somebody.
Man, this is what happens when you get discouraged. Sometimes it just affects every part of your game.
The three from Bertans. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Golden State's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. That one goes. Count it. Pachulia's got 4 points in the quarter.
The location of that assist was awesome. That was a sweet lead pass.
Now here's Parker. Gay outside. They set the pick. And there's the call on Pachulia. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Bertans for 3. Kept alive. Another shot. Laverne deflected by Bell. And it's the Warriors on the break. It's 2-on-1. Here's Forbes. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. They get it again. Shot's good from Young.
He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
Keep it simple, know yourself, and that's how he gets his minutes. He doesn't stop battling for rebounds even when the score is lopsided. He knows his role.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Durant for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Oh, and that's his second three-pointer this half. I mean, he's really cooking now.
San Antonio's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Bertans can't get it to go.
His outside shot isn't synced up right now, and he should think about trying to go inside as this game winds down.
Shot's good by Durant.
Well, Durant knows he has the size to battle with anyone down low and just goes right up for the finish.
The 3 from Bertans, and it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. And then Durant with the dunk.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Parker kicks to Gay. There's an S, passes to Forbes. No good from outside. And it's Golden State's ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Shot from 12. Durant, no good. Spurs shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. And it's the Warriors on the break. Durant's running, and he banks in the layup. Durant's got 13 points in just this quarter.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Well, you're up by double digits. They're trying to keep the momentum, keep the foot on the neck. That's his focus right now.
Now here's Gay. Passes to Bertans. Second chance shot, and Gay lays it in.
Look, he doesn't waste time. Once he gets the rebound, he does what he should. Goes right back up.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Parker dishes to Gay. There's the pick. Back to Parker. To the paint. Laverne. Good. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Some changes for Golden State. David West, he's checked in for Bell. And it's Livingston in for Cook.
One shot. One shot.
That free throw good from Durant. And San Antonio shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Knocked away. It's stolen by Livingston. And he goes in for the dunk.
Still with enough explosiveness and with great length to finish Sean Livingston.
San Antonio with the ball. Here is Parker. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Livingston. By himself. Now that's how to finish the break. Pregame with force.
Well, I like that he shows no hesitation there.
Yeah, while he's taking off, no one on the other side reacts. They give up the easy point.
Now here's Parker. Knocked loose. To the inside, but Julia with the steal, and pushing up his Golden State Warriors again in transition.
And Durant has such poise when he drives. You can bump him, throw him off balance, but he'll still find a way to finish.
And here is Parker. He feeds it to Laverne. And Forbes kicks to Parker. Spurs working the ball around now. Bertans can't get it to go.
Well, perhaps he believes that he'll be able to shoot himself out of this slump, but I don't see it. He needs to quit shooting those threes.
Shot's good from Young.
Ooh, tough layup with the guy right on, and he can be a hard player to handle at times.
Parker kicks to Forbes. Feeds to Laverne. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Kevon Looney is checked in for Golden State. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. Murray's checked in for San Antonio. And he's good on the second. Golden State's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Livingston. No good on the triple.
You can't fault him for taking the 3 when he's that wide open. You can't pass that shot up.
Bertans kicks to Murray. Good on the 3-point shot. Warriors shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. Here's Iguodala. Bertans grabs the board. The Spurs shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Here's Forbes. Offensive rebound. Laverne passes to Gay. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Well, not all defenses are constructed to protect the mid-range area. Nicely done that time.
And San Antonio shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. A 3-ball. A second chance effort. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Golden State's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Here's Iguodala. And that's collected by Gay. Gay's got 8 rebounds in this game. And Forbes kicks to Bertans. The three-pointer, no good.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Gay with the block.
And Gay has put a ton of work into his defense over the years. Specifically, it's how he times blocking those shots.
Taken away. And now here comes Iguodala leading the break. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
And he makes the first.
Oh, he turns it up. And though Iguodala has become a long-range shooting threat, he still managed to struggle from the line.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for the Spurs. And Iguodala drops them both. And San Antonio has possession. To the wing right side. Pass to Bertans. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by West. West has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Baseline J on the way. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And San Antonio shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Poke loose. Now the Warriors moving it up. And he lays it straight in. West has got 12 points in just the second half.
And it's about the tempo, guys. It favors them, and just look at that score.
Well, that's where they have the advantage tonight. They're just a better team in transition.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Warriors shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. Yes, that goes in.
Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
Well, what I like about it most is he's doing it efficiently.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Livingston. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got 3 assists now in this one. Murray with it. Aldridge a screen. Murray dishes to Forbes. Out left to the wing. Here's Bertans for 3, but they'll get another chance.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession. Just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
And look, he's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots.
Spurs shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Will it go? It's good from long range. Bertans got 11 points in the quarter.
And look, the D has to be talking out there. They can't make threes that easy for them.
Wasted no time on that one.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in Game 1 of the series for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kevin Durant.
From an offensive standpoint, he was their leader tonight. Whenever they needed a big bucket, he was always the guy to come up with.
And giving the fans what they came to see, a spirited performance.
Yeah, with a double-digit lead at this point, they can pretty much mark this one up in the win column.
Aldridge's shot is good.
Oh, terrific pass work. That shot's a lot easier after an assist like that.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're ahead There's 48 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
You know, that's how you send a message to open a series. There's always one player who's the difference maker in the playoffs. And I think we found our man. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Young. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Mills is checked in. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. The shot by Thompson, no good. Now Murray. And here's Mills for three. It's rebounded by Livingston. Here's Golden State. They're on a 17-7 run. Thompson. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Murray kicks to Bertans. No good on the three. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Looney with the bucket.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
At this point, it's just icing on the cake. Terrific run, closes it out.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game two.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Andre. I know if you could bottle a game like tonight, you would. But what's the key as you look forward to these upcoming games?
The key is just not letting all the outside distractions, get in the way of letting us do what we want to do. So we got to come in, play tough, and guys be ready to play.
Great performance tonight, Andre. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.